Where we left off. Fuck we do fuck we did yesterday. Um Conclusion: use the fucking hole. Flexible. Check the validity of this and statement right here. So is it right or is it wrong? First, let's use the fucking thing first. Okay, we got the hole here. We got the line. We make the line like that. Now, trying to figure out. I have this, and then we're trying to figure out this part. What is that? That and that. Is that no? Shit. This one. Okay. So say what is this? Is below 90, 100%. Um, this is 90. This is pretty close to. Is it? Say this is 45, right? You don't have to be super accurate here because we're an artist, not a fucking scientist. I say that's 45. Fuck it, lock it in. So it's below 45 as well. 45. I'm talking about the degrees, by the way. So what is that? It's lower than. I need to fix this first, man. Holy. It's. It's lower than half of this. What's half of that? 22.5. Is it? Fuck it. Never mind. It's higher. It's higher. My god, I suck at this. It's higher. It's higher. But is it much higher? That's the question. Much higher? Probably not. Doesn't seem like much. I'd say it's 20. Fuck it, lock it in 20. So let's figure out the normal line. The normal line of this line, so we know this is 90. Trying to find out the 40, probably like that, maybe more. It's probably here, right? There you go. I think that's no, that's not. Say around there. Is that good? Is that good enough? I'd say so. Yeah, it's 45. Now, if we honestly, we can just do that, right? So we have kind of half. Now, this is the surface line. We figured it out. Let's use another color. So, what color should we use to? Hold on, brain fog. And then we have pink, red, green. Oh fuck it, let's put aqua there. I think that's quite different from navy blue. And then we're gonna have purple. Okay, we have quite a lot of options. So which one should represent? So this one represents the line for the hole. I'll say what's the color of the surface? I'm gonna use purple because we don't really care much about this. Actually, no. If I'm if I actually draw something, it should be really important, no? Fuck it, man. Why am I thinking too hard for this? This is for the surface. Now we put it to use. Just gotta draw this right. There you go. It's quite right. Is this right? Let's say so. Now what are we trying now? Oh yeah. If we want to find where to put these lines, probably parallel to this, because what we're trying to look for is this motherfucker. Is that. So we have the surface and then we have that. So we have the whole line, we have the surface line, and then we're trying to find the height. Not only that, I mean, why did I say not only that? Only one reason that came out of my head is this. I'm just trying to figure out the height. Does that look reasonable? First of all, we need to make it parallel to that. It's not very dynamic, the perspective. I'm talking about the perspective. So we're gonna play it safe. Come on, man. Okay, there you go. So quite, it's gonna meet. I know it's gonna meet. Which means the perspective is probably right. We only have two lines, cannot be wrong. I mean, it can be, but I don't care about that right now. Anyway, does that look reasonable to me? I'd say so. Looking at the angle and all that, I'd say so. Honestly, doesn't matter too much if I check or not. I'm like looking at this. This is 90. This is literally a small fraction of the whole the square angle, the 90-degree angle. Get what I mean? What really matters is the angle. Now we got this, got the surface line. What is this line, by the way? Where did I make this? What? Am I dumb? I am. What am I trying to look? What am I looking for here? Oh, this thing. I'm so confused right now. What am I looking at? So I have this, I have that, and then I have this. Right? Is that 45? I'm seeing 45 here. Wait, I think I've made this one before. Was it 45 back then? It's around 40. It's around 40. 50, 40. So, what the fuck? Okay, so, god damn. Yeah, I made this one before. I figured it out. The 40 and 50, which one is which? Quite confused right now. So I'm thinking. Let's see. Uh, that's not 45. This is 45. Is it? I'd say so. I don't know what this line represents. Okay, let's not worry about that. It don't really matter. What is this? Is this the same as this? Kinda. Oh, the black line. Black line is 45. I think. And then we have this, which is 40. I'm assuming. Mud. Fuck. Is it really though? I don't know. It's too cluttered. I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay. I need that to go. Okay. We're gone. Oh, this one's actually 50. So the green one is 50. The blue one is 40. It looks like it looks like 45 to me. Is it? No, I see it now. It's 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 40. Right, right here. So this side. Okay, let's use another color. It's a good color. Oh fuck, I don't have red. Let's use red. So we have this and this. The the whole line and its normal line. This looks like orange. Am I crazy? What's wrong with my eye? Well, my color. That's red. And a bit orangey though. How do I make actual red? That's fuck my eyes. It doesn't feel nice looking at that. Doesn't feel nice. Okay. Anyway, don't matter. It's alright. So we have this and this, right? What we're trying to figure out now is, see if we have 45. That's not 45. Fuck it. This is the new thing. It's a bit too much. Is that 45? I'd say so. Fuck it, that's 45. Oh, that's our guide. I know this looks like a bunch of lines, but this is very important, at least for me. This is how I draw, and that's really good. I feel like that's enough guide for me. There's some less important lines that I can remove, like this one and this one. Honestly, I'll let it stay. What's really important for me is actually just these two. There you go. Just this and this. I just need this point, and then I need this line, and I need the whole. Honestly, even if the whole doesn't, the whole needs to exist just for me to get an idea of like what kind of angle am I doing here. That honestly, for 3 days I've drawn the same angle, and I don't think I need help with that. But anyway, I'll leave the lines except for that one because that's very distracting. Even though I want to learn to not get distracted with chaos. I want to get used to it. That's a good thing to have, especially if you draw in perspective. I forgot what I want to do. How long has this stream been going on? 15 minutes. 15 minutes of nothing. I'm gonna make a timer of 20 minutes. Honestly, I'm pretty tired and I kinda wanna play games. I'm gonna sleep in 1 hour, so 20 minutes. So the stream will end in 20 minutes and I'll only be able to draw in 20 minutes. Okay, let's try and draw a rip with this. Where do we start? So, one thing to... Hold on, let me change the canvas size real quick. But, god damn. Let's... what is it called? There's something to notice here. The hole is quite big, not gonna lie. Now, do I think this... Wait, I can't draw. Oh, it's just very small. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I'm using a pencil. Okay. Now, what kind of... I think it's a bit like this, no? Yeah, I think it's a bit like this. The perspective, I mean, if we draw a box, it would look like this. This is a wrong box, but who cares? It's kind of crazy that I'm not drawing with a box now. I used to draw only with a box. I used to draw... How do I phrase this? I used to always use box as my guide. But I think I want to move away from that now because like, I feel like... Because I think it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of resource from my body. I'm talking like a professor, what the fuck. It makes me tired. Takes a lot of thinking and it also triggers thinking for me. So I want to stop doing that. And honestly, I think I'm good enough to only use lines like this. Is that big enough? Probably not. Yeah, one thing I feel like drawing with vibes is 100% a lot more fun than what I used to do, which I don't regret, by the way. It actually helped me learn a lot. I feel like it's a necessary part of my life, even though honestly for me I feel like it wears me a lot, but I still feel like it's really important. Now, I would say it's just too small. What's the problem? I always have problem on this side, but There's something wrong here. What do you guys think? I honestly don't know. I'm missing 5. It doesn't look like enough. Used to be like that. Now flex too big. And honestly, this is just wrong. Should be around here. My 5 is wrong. That's why this one looks weird. This part looks weird, I mean. So if we say here, it's quite big. This one, I say around here. That's really small ribs. Let's see. Okay. Should be half, by the way. It looks really weird right now. So is this half of it? Bit confused here. How am I gonna do this? Shit. This is like that? It's like that? Oh my god, it looks really weird. My 5 is not agreeing with this. That's too much. It's half of it. Where's half? It's there. Maybe 5 is not working, eh? This is really big, by the way. Holy fuck. It's usually not that big. It's as big as a head. normally is. I'd say probably like that. Yeah, I'll leave it there. It don't matter that much. Just looking for the shape. So that's the rib. Now our problem next. What is it? Oh fuck! I gotta try doing this now. Hold on. How far is that? Like this? That's quite a lot. What the hell happened here though? Oh, yeah, right. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm confused. Ah, fuck it, man. Let's draw ahead. That's a really small head. Squared Fukiwaki here. Kind of want to follow this line. And then I'll do this. Okay. What is weird here? The neck's really thick. Is there a way I can fix that? big. It's still pretty thick. What can I do here? Let me straighten. It's super thick. If I make the ribs bigger, the next is gonna look big. One thing I can do. It doesn't make sense if I fuck it up here. Makes a lot more sense if I fuck it up here. Okay, we ball and do this. Then we move it back. What is this song? So what do you achieve by doing this? This is just my hypothesis. By doing this, you get shit. This looks really weird. So let me solution. Yeah, it still looks pretty big. Well, what I was trying to say is, this is what I learned from Mogun. He told me, I didn't speak with him personally, I just saw a video of his. He told me that in the lecture he said that you wouldn't want, you want, yeah, you wouldn't want to change this part because there is where the bone is located at. However, this part, there, us humans, we like something that is very familiar. We are very familiar, like, how do I say it? It's more possible for the front of the neck be to be deformed, right? It's kind of rare to see a human that has deformed spine, especially on that part. It just doesn't look right at all in our eyes. If you fuck this part up, it looks a lot more. It looks more right. That's just my hypothesis. No, that's his hypothesis. I kind of agree with him. Familiarity is a thing. One thing as well though, when you do this, I believe you're making this hole smaller, right? And what does that do? You push or you pull this back, and what does that make? What does that result into? You get what I mean? I believe. Wait, hold on. It's really weird to me. So I'm right here. I'm trying to go there. What the? Yeah, oh fuck it, something like that. You pull it back, and what does that mean? That just means smaller ribs, and I believe anime character has smaller ribs, especially the female ones, the female characters. that's that. Uh, okay. Shit. Now I believe I still struggle drawing this thing. What is this song? It's very nice. And I'll listen to this. The 20 minutes is up. What I was what I was saying, um, I believe I still struggle with this drawing rips. I don't think this is the best rips that I can draw. I don't think I can draw the best rips as well with my skill right now. Not familiar enough. One thing though, this looks kinda nice. Like the drawings, the 5 drawings where I don't calculate so much. Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad at all, actually. I feel. I think the problem is. I'm gonna do deliberate practice tomorrow for this. See what works. See what doesn't work. Um, I believe the problem is where I use the box to not box like the lines as my indicator. Kinda threw me off a bit. But honestly, this doesn't look bad. It doesn't look like what the okay, fuck, doesn't matter. This is just my inner monologue. I just feel like shit looking at this. I don't think the rips will be the biggest hurdle. The biggest hurdle would be drawing the shoulder blades with the clavicle and then the arm bones. I think that would be the problem. Honestly, drawing the shoulder blades, I don't know how I will do that. I don't think I will draw the shoulder blades. My plan would be because the shoulder blade, um, the form is really complex. So I think I'd figure out the location of joint, the joint that um, connects the three of them, which is the shoulder joint. It connects the clavicles with the shoulder blades and also the what's it called? The shoulder bone. I don't know what it's called. But well, yeah. I'm gonna figure out the location of that shit tomorrow, and then from there I'm just gonna see. I think the clavicle I'll just raw dog it. The shoulder blade, I think I'll need to. How do I say this? I need to look for information. I need to research a bit, and then the arm bone of I don't think we have enough time for that tomorrow because I have the same schedule as today. Um, so the clavicle, the location of the shoulder joint, the shoulder itself, I'll research it a bit and then I'll what is it called, the ribs. I'll try and draw that a bit quicker. I think I can draw it a lot quicker. There's something though. I feel like this is not the right. Is this the right normal? I don't know. I'd say so. Shit. Fuck it. It is. Shit's kind of hard, huh? Fuck it. It is, man. It is. It is. So that's the normal line. That's the normal line of the surface, and then we have the normal line of the thing, the other one, the other thing, and we also oh fuck, brain fog, sorry. So I'm gonna try drawing more ribs, and then I'll do what I told you before that. But what's the plan for drawing the ribs though? I think I'll still use this as like the scaffolding of everything. Hmm. I think the ribs is really wide. It's super wide because from what I've got, from what I've learned, say this is the head, right? I think the ribs is only like that big. It's not like super big. Feel me? Or is it? I'm not sure. What made it look really big? For man, it's the wings, and for woman, and like in general, what makes it really big is not the ribs, it's the shoulder. And that's another reason for men to have a wider body. If they have wide shoulder, they have wide body. So it's not the ribs that is very big. It's the shoulders. So I think one mistake that I made is that I drew the ribs very wide. It's too wide actually. That's one thing. And another thing, um, I think tomorrow I'm just gonna use the line, and then I'm gonna draw with vibes from there, and then I'm gonna analyze if I feel like I did something right. I'm gonna analyze what I did right, check the measurements, the size, the proportion of everything, and then we'll be all right. One thing to take uh, in mind for the future though, I'll have to think about the head. I'll have to think about the whole body, the head, the legs, the pelvis, and everything. I'll have to think of all of them while I'm drawing the ribs. So when I'm drawing the ribs, I'll think of the head, I'll think of the pelvis, pelvic bone, pelvis, pelvic bone is the sorry, pelvis, And if I'm drawing the pelvis, if I start pelvis first, I'm gonna think about the ribs, and I'm gonna think of the head. If I start drawing the head first, I'm gonna think about the ribs, and then I'm gonna think about the pelvis. So I get the proportion right, and then I get the dimension, I get the idea of the dimension and what I'm trying to draw. And I think that's one of the reasons why I've tried drawing with boxes, because boxes are really easy to draw, gives me an idea. However, just like what I said, it takes a lot of my energy. And now if I think again, if I do this, it's still the same thing with the boxes. This is what takes energy, thinking about all of this while drawing this, the other thing, checking out the proportion and all of that. But I think I'm gonna be a bit more relaxed. I'm gonna think about all of this, just taking that into just have it at the back of my mind, so I don't go off the board, so I don't go ham on this shit, right? So that's the plan. I'm still gonna fight because that's fucking fun, and then I'm gonna go to town. So yeah, use the line, draw with fives. I got that line, I got line, shut. Fuck, that looks fucking right. Check what's right, why is it right? Oh fuck, it's wrong. I can do this right or not. And while I draw, while I make this shit, well, I mean, like the line, I don't really need to think much because that's just a guide and that doesn't represent the whole ribs. But however, when I have all the lines and all that shit, when I try to draw with the guide, I'll have to think about all of this. Get what I mean? So yeah, that's the plan. I might have to watch this end part tomorrow because I'll forget this 100%. I'll probably just watch this on the train. So yeah, that's the plan. Good work, Dev. I'm quite proud with the hat, by the way. Turned out pretty nice. This one also looks right. I like it when what I draw looks right. Honestly, this doesn't look really bad. It looks kind of weird because of what I just said. I just drew it really wide. Doesn't make sense for it to be this wide. The head, it doesn't look that wide. This one, look, it's not that wide. It's not that wide, so it looks kind of right. Okay,